The time is now.
We recall that what binds this nation together is not the colors of our skin or the tenets of our faith or the origins of our names. What makes us exceptional, what makes us American, is our allegiance to an idea articulated in a declaration made more than 2 centuries ago. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Today, we continue a never-ending journey to bridge the meaning of those words with the realities of our time. For history tells us that while these truths may be self-evident, they have never been self-executing. That while freedom is a gift from God, it must be secured by His people here on earth. We, the people, declare today that the most evident of truths, that all of us are created equal, is the star that guides us still. Just as it guided our forebears through Seneca Falls and Selma and Stonewall, just as it guided all those men and women, sung and unsung, who left footprints along this great mall, to hear a preacher say that we cannot walk alone, to hear a king proclaim that our individual freedom is inextricably bound to the freedom of every soul on earth. Our journey is not complete until our gay brothers and sisters are treated like anyone else under the law. For if we are truly created equal, then surely the love we commit to one another must be equal as well. That is our generation's task. To make these words, these rights, these values of life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness real for every American. Being true to our founding documents does not require us to agree on every contour of life. It does not mean we all define liberty in exactly the same way or follow the same precise path to happiness. Progress does not compel us to settle centuries-long debates about the role of government for all time, but it does require us to act in our time. You and I, as citizens, have the power to set this country's course. You and I, as citizens, have the obligation to shape the debates of our time, not only with the votes we cast, but with the voices we lift in defense of our most ancient values and enduring ideals. Let us, each of us now, embrace with solemn duty and awesome joy what is our lasting birthright. With common effort and common purpose, with passion and dedication, let us answer the call of history and carry into an uncertain future that precious light of freedom. Thank you, and may He forever bless these United States of America.
Okay, so today we're going to have Aiden Hughes, a representative of the Boy Scouts of America. Thank you for having me back. Okay, so Aiden, I have a couple questions for you today. What do you think about homosexuals being a part of the Boy Scouts of America now?
I believe that this was a great movement. Homosexuals in Boy Scouts is absolutely marvelous because I don't think any person should be kept out of an organization based on their sexual preference. It's just not right. And I don't know, I feel like it's a great movement. Fabulous.
Alright, now what do you think about why Scout leaders aren't allowed in Boy Scouts?
Honestly, I couldn't answer that question. I don't know. I guess it just didn't get enough votes.
Aiden, do you think that this shows progress in any way, allowing homosexuals into Boy Scouts?
I think this shows tremendous progress, considering since 1910, when the Boy Scouts was brought to the United States of America, we have not allowed any homosexual Boy Scouts in. But now, all of a sudden, we've crossed that bridge, we've allowed gay, homosexual Boy Scouts in, and it's great.
And now all we need is to get leaders in, right?
Correct. I would love it if gay scout leaders could come in because, you know, then it's less discrimination, and I don't know, discrimination is just not my thing.
And do you think now 2013 is the date for that to happen?
Yes, I mean, we've had so many advancements in gay rights, the sports player, the Boy Scouts, Obama with his inaugurational speech.
The Army.
The Army, yes, the Army too. And I feel like just now is a really good year. We already have the momentum, and it would just be fabulous if we can push the extra step to just give them all the rights they should have as human beings.
All right, thank you.
Jason Collins is making history with these simple words. I'm a 34-year-old NBA center, I'm black, and I'm gay. And all the emotions stirred up by his announcement were catching up with Collins when I sat down with him in Los Angeles.
You always knew you were gay?
Yeah, it's I sort of describe it as you know that the sky is blue, but you keep telling yourself that it's red.
So you fought it?
Yes, in the beginning. I think they call it like the 12 steps. You know, you go through anger, denial, and all. You know, it's just. But when you finally get to that point of acceptance, there's nothing more beautiful. And just allowing yourself to, you know, really be happy and be comfortable in your own skin.
So you send this thunderbolt out into the world.
Yeah.
12 hours later, how does it feel?
It's incredible. You just try to live an honest, genuine life, and next thing you know, you have the president calling you. And,
what did he say?
He was incredibly supportive, and he was proud of me, and said that this not only affected my life, but others going forward.
Martina Navratilova said this is going to save some kids' lives.
You know, I look at her as one of my heroes. The dignity and the class that she's lived her life and all that she's achieved in her career. She is my role model. Hopefully, going forward, I can be someone else's role model.
What do you say to the 12-year-old boy who's out there practicing right now, wants to be a pro ball player, and happens to be gay?
It doesn't matter that you're gay, but the key thing is that it's about basketball. It's about working hard. It's about sacrificing for your team. It's all about dedication, and that's what you should focus on.
One of the things you write is that actually loyalty to your teammates is one of the things that held you back from making this announcement.
You don't want to be, you know, that distraction, because for me it's always been about the team. But I think, and I know that in my personal life I'm ready, and I think the country is ready for supporting an openly gay basketball player.
Can you believe it hasn't happened before you?
That's kind of mind-boggling. I never set out to be the first, and it's, you know, you're sort of waiting around for somebody else to, you know, raise their hand, and you know, I'm ready to raise my hand, but you know, you still look around like, okay, come on, guys.
Phil Jackson says he's never met a gay player in the NBA. Have you?
Not that I know of. I don't know of any other gay players in the NBA.
Kobe Bryant tweeted that he was proud of you today, too.
That was incredible. All the support has been overwhelming.
As Collins kept his secret, he sent a small signal of unity to the gay community, choosing to wear the number 98 on his jersey to honor Matthew Shepard, the gay teenager from Wyoming who was kidnapped and killed in a brutal hate crime in 1998.
Each time I put on jersey 98 this past season, I was already sort of having that moment with myself, with my family, with my friends who knew the significance of why I picked that number.
Jersey 98 for Matthew Shepard.
Jersey 98 for Matthew Shepard. That's why I wore jersey 98. So, and also to mess with the refs, because I do have a tendency to foul a lot. But but the primary reason was, you know, every time I put on that jersey, I was already making that statement to myself.
You do foul a lot. You're a hard player.
Yes, You know, I bring that physical toughness, that physical attitude, and you know, it's part of the game.
And as you write, it goes against the gay stereotype.
That that gay stereotype. That you know what? I think that people like me are trying to rewrite. People like me are trying to rewrite that stereotype and trying to let people know that you can't just put people in a box.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex had the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment and religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh, nah, here we go.